Everybody's pressing that like button and that share button and that subscribe button. That's what's up. All right, don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to all the new subscribers. All right, shout out to everybody enjoying the channel. We just went live a little earlier. We back at it again. All right, they want you to be hopeless, lost, and all out of love by the time they're done playing their evil game. All right, these people hate happiness. Happiness is something that they just can't stand, especially when they see it in us. They hate to see the happiness in you. All right, they don't want you loving yourself. If you're with someone who doesn't love themselves, and you're just over there just good vibing it up, then they're not gonna be happy with that. People don't want you to have any hope, and they don't want you to have any love for yourself. When people are destroyed on the inside, they're gonna look for a partner, and they're gonna want to destroy you. It's a sick, twisted game. You think that people really enjoy being with you, and you think everybody's a good person, and everybody just wants to do things the way you do them and how you do them. But there are a lot of people that they're playing this evil game out here where they want to manipulate people, and some people are just so downtrodden that they like to take happy people and destroy them. Like, they see your strength as a challenge, they see your joy as a challenge, and there are some people sent by the devil that want to destroy that joy in you, because if they can if they can come into your life, and if they can destroy your peace, if they can destroy your sense of self, how you feel about yourself, how you look at yourself, how you feel about yourself, and then just leave you, that will leave a person confused. Or even if you stay, and this doesn't have to be a girlfriend or a boyfriend. This could be anybody. This could be anyone you know, anyone that you have to be around. When people make you doubt yourself, and when people make you forget who you are, if you're not that sure of yourself, that could be very confusing, and that could be life threatening, because you aren't sure about yourself. And not to say people are weak, but everybody develops at different stages. Everybody learns different things in different levels of life. All right. Certain things God has people go through so that way they'll learn through it. All right. God has people go through things so they can grow through things. But when people see that you're not there yet, and they take advantage of you because of that, that shows you what type of person that is. That's a weak individual. Somebody taking advantage of someone that they know isn't aware or up on the level of life that they're on. These people, that's why they choose certain people, because it's a game, and they're playing to win. They can't play this game on people who know the game. They have to play this game on people who don't know the game. They have to find people who that they're better than in these areas, that they're able to manipulate you. They have to find people who don't know they're being manipulated. So they usually find people who are a good person, people who are kind-hearted, people who won't necessarily be able to pick up on their actions right away. Somebody who's looking for the best in a person isn't going to be looking for somebody to destroy their happiness, right? Somebody that is a giving person isn't going to be looking for somebody to try to kill that giving spirit. Whatever is good about you, these people want to destroy those things about you. Best believe it, because they see something in you they wish they had. They see something in you they wish they had. And because they don't have it, now they want to be evil. Because this goes deep. This is deep. We're talking about personality. And we're talking about characteristics. We're talking about what makes us us. We're talking about what makes us chosen, what makes you you. They can't take that. What makes you you is something that only you can do. Even though we're all chosen, even though we're all giving, even though we're all good people, can't nobody give like you. Can't nobody be a good person like you. My good person is different from your good person. We're all unique and special. And when it gets down to the nitty gritty, and these people see that they're nothing, and they see why they act like they're nothing. When they get around you, they see why they feel that way about themselves. I'm surrounded by NPCs. Yo, NPC, narcissistic personality. What's the last part? What's the C for? I don't know everything. I apologize. Not that you care, or that not that you would require me to know everything, but non-playable characters. Oh snap. NPCs, non-playable characters. Oh snap. So that's what that meant. Soulless vessels. Yo, they are soulless vessels, because only a person with no soul, right, would try to destroy on the good soul or good spirit they saw in another person. And they are soulless. Their level of evil is unmatched. All right, you're not going to find anything more evil than a person with narcissistic personality disorder. All right, they are jealous of the fact that you have a normal mind. Or a demon, exactly. Yes, they're demons. And they know that you're an angel. All right, you may not see your halo. They may be able to. You may not see your wings. They may be able to. But you're an angel. Trust and believe. Chosen ones are angels. All right, we're always there for people. We always have the right thing to say at the right time. When someone's in a time of need, we can feel that. We know that. We know how to comfort others. We have the right thing to say always, because when you're chosen, you are connected to something called divine intelligence. And that divine intelligence is God. All right. That divine intelligence is what allows you to say the right things at the right time. The people who want to destroy your joy, your love, they see that you have these characteristics. They want to have characteristics like that. They want to be able to do what you do. But they don't even know what they can do. They can't do what you do. They have to find out what they can do. That's why I said people can't give like you give. I can't give like you give. I can't love like you love. I can't show support like you show support. We all do our own thing. We all do the same thing. We all do similar things, but we still do it in our own way. And for whatever reason, these people refuse to want to figure out what their gifts are. They look at you and they say, "Oh, I don't have that gift. It's childish. I can't. I don't have that toy. I'm not gonna play." So just because you don't have a certain personality, or just because you're not a certain type of person, it's just game over. You're not going to try at life. You're just going to give up on life and just be a negative person. because we are lucky, and they look at us like we hit the lottery. That's why people, when they always get around you, they're always talking about luck. They're always talking about this person's luck or that person's luck. It's because you're lucky. You have good luck. You're always finding money. I know you guys are always finding money. That's one thing that chosen ones do. A couple months ago, I found $100 bill on the ground, and in the same day, I went for a walk later and I found $1 on the ground. It wasn't much, but for one day, just randomly, just waking up, being alive, finding $101. Who else can say that but the chosen ones? This negative lady earlier tried to get my attention so hard, and I was ignoring her. She literally came and touched me to get me to interact with her. Oh yeah, they'll do that when you're focused on yourself, and make sure that you don't have an attitude all the time, because sometimes people like that aren't bad people. All right, they may need some lessons on boundaries. They need some lessons on boundaries, but not everybody that tries to get your attention is a bad person. Maybe that lady might that I'm not our ex savior. Are you a gentleman? If you're a gentleman, ex savior, maybe that lady was trying to get your attention because she saw that you were a man of God. If you catch my drift. Hey guys, people, may love light lead you. May God protect against any messy devils. We are constantly blessed, overcoming, blessed and favored through trials and tribulations. Amen. Abby's World in the building. Yes, we are super blessed. All right. Thank you, Abby's World, for those blessings, popping in, showing some love in the DrewTube chat. All right. But that negative lady, man. Never mind. You said she was negative, right? So you were ignoring her for a reason. Um, Hmm. Did you tell her you next time? I know you were trying to avoid her by staying in your shell, but next time when people are negative and they're coming up to break your boundary and get your attention, that's when you just gotta be like, hey, not right now. Not right now. I'm sorry, not right now. Not today. Not and if they take it any further to that, but sorry, I don't feel like being bothered. All right. I just don't feel like being bothered. And that's really all you got to do with that. You have to tell people sometimes that you don't feel like being bothered. Some people you have to you got to program and take control of people. All right, as a chosen one, you have to just sometimes you got to take control of things. I know you want to treat people with respect, but you have to control your environment in some cases because people don't know what the hell they doing. All right, most cases people just don't know what the heck they doing. I'm gonna go bother him. I'm gonna go talk to him. Sometimes people don't have nothing else to do and they just want to walk up to you and just waste your time. And it's just straight up energy vampire. But yo, don't let them destroy your good energy. All right, that's good that you ignored her. My man said he ignored her to the point where she walked up. She had to tap you to get you to interact. I had to isolate from my whole family, baby mama, child, because they're all demonic, possessed bots. Yo, man, look, me personally, I don't have no kids. I already seen what it was coming for. I always wore protection, always strapped up, because I'm like, the way things are going, I'm like, number one, if you can't afford children, it's not. I saw from my personal situation, if you're not in a position to have kids, which I don't think I am, I didn't want to have any. Plus, I knew I was too young to have kids, so I would always wear protection. And plus, just being in relationships, like women, certain females will drain your energy because they're not focused on what they should be, right? So if you're talking to a female and she's like the energy vampire type, that's definitely not a woman that you want to conceive with or you want to have a child with, because it's already hard enough being in a relationship with a person like that. let alone having a child with them. A lot of the girls that I talked to, the relationship ended up ending in me wanting personal space and time to myself. And I always thought, I'm like, it was always in the back of my mind. I'm like, yo, imagine if I had a child with her. I'm like, oh my God, I'd hate myself. And some people will make you hate yourself. It's because they want you to be hopeless and lost and all out of love. Okay. That's why when you get around people who make you feel like you hate yourself, or make you feel like you want to hate yourself, or like you would hate yourself, you got to get away from those people. When you start to feel that hate, your health is starting to deteriorate. All right. So when that hate comes in, health goes out. Straight like that, straight up. When the hate comes in, the health goes out. And it's jacked up because you, at this point, it's like survival mode. You're fighting. You want to protect your health. You got to protect yourself. So I know that's your baby mama. I know that's your child, but it's like you have to be mentally sound, and you have to be right so you can be right for your child in that situation. When one of the partners and the partner's family is dysfunctional, even if you gotta leave your child with them because it's just a child, and hopefully it won't experience too much. It shouldn't, always pray that your child is safe and protected, and spend as much time with your child as you can. But make sure you get yourself right, because sooner or later, depending on how dysfunctional they are, God might put it in your life to where you can take that to court, prove that you're more suitable parent for the child to be with, and then you get full custody. A lot of dads are doing that because, unfortunately, some women that they get with, the woman wasn't stable, and it wasn't a righteous woman that they should have gotten with in the first place. That's why you gotta deal with people who have God in their life. People want to get into relationships because somebody's attractive, because somebody looks good. I get it. I like aesthetically pleasing looking people, females. I like aesthetically pleasing females. Everybody likes somebody that they like to look at. All right, looks are important. Everybody likes someone to have in their life that they like to see, that they like to look at. But if that person doesn't have God in their life, those looks go out the window. Those looks don't mean anything at that point. You got a vain, empty vessel, right? And that's going to be a low vibrational person that you get with. That's going to make you end up hating life. All right, these people who do not have God in their life, that are family members, that are boyfriends, girlfriends, co-workers, they're the people that are just, it's hard to be around them because they hate your joy. People who don't have God in their life, that happiness that they see in your life, which is God in your life, they're gonna hate that. And they're gonna be disgusted by it, and they're not gonna want to be around you for too long, because that right there is when your spirit starts disturbing people's demons. I gave up in the sense I don't care about anything in this evil world. I'm unfazed. They Matrix wants you to give your energy and care. Yep, that's right. My attitude is happy. Shout out Abby's World. Thanks for blessing the chat. My attitude is happy, and God bless them. Yeah, you gotta let that stuff go, because if not, if you hold on to it, it's gonna eat at you inside. And yeah, I'm a man. She was complimenting me on my beauty. Yo, it'd be like that. It'd be like that, player. I understand. I understand. Yo, she was digging your swag, man. She saw the God in you, and she was blinded by the light. She had to come over and let you know that everything was right. She was negative after I told her don't touch me. Of course. And she was mad. She was a bug. Hey, bro, you gotta set boundaries, man. Like, if you don't want somebody touching you because their energy's bad, they shouldn't be touching you in the first place, number one. But if their energy's bad, that's a demon trying to come over there and curse you. All that touching stuff, bro, that'd be curses, man. Hi, how you doing? All right. What you touching me for? We don't like each other. We don't converse with each other. You be giving me the evil eye half the time. What you touching me for? No, don't put your hands on me. I put a spell on you. Don't put your hands on me. Don't you touch me. Even my mother got the jab and 3 booster. Now her face all paralyzed. Oh God, man. Yo, prayers out to your mom, Xavier. Man. God was telling his people to make better choices when it came to that. You know, God was really using a lot of people to make sure that his people make good choices with that. And when it comes down to certain things, when the world and the news tell you to do certain things, sometimes you got to go within and see if God is asking you to trust him. Jesus says if someone slaps you in the cheek, you should turn your other cheek. No, he don't. Jesus does not say that. If somebody punches you in the face, you're supposed to defend yourself. Now, if somebody offends you, all right, that is a metaphor for if someone offends you. A slap in the cheek is reference to somebody offending you. If somebody offends you, yes, turn the other cheek. If somebody punches you in the face, you prevent it, and if you have to, you slap it down. Or defend yourself. All right, you don't let nobody hit you like that. Versus not meaning if somebody punches you, you just don't do nothing. That's not what that means. Not saying that's what you meant, but yeah, that's not what that means at all. It's really spiritual because everything would be fine. Then it's like the devil flipped the switch and possessed her to start a fight with me. Bro, that's what you call glitching. That's what you call shape shifting. People shape shift. It's because that's who she really is. All right? That's who she really is. That person that when she turns into that demon or you think she's possessed or the devil gets a hold of her, that's her real personality. That is the devil. That's the devil peeping his ugly head. That's when her horns pop up because people are trying to hide who they are, but they're really tired of hiding. All right, people will get with you to use you. That girl probably got with you to have a child with you so she could use you as a walking bank for some child support. There are people out there that are deceptive. Not all women, but unfortunately, there are some women out there that do stuff like that. I was wondering what the heck was scratching my damn neck. All right, people do stuff like that, and they people that threw me off. That was weird. People do stuff like that because they want to trap you and they want to steal your energy, man. Like there are some people, I'm sure they don't care about the child. Some people don't even care about the money. All right, of course they get money out of it, but a lot of people they see you have a good life and they just want to control you and ruin your life. This happened to me last year. All right, I was with this young lady and her mom was trying to get me to get that girl pregnant. She kept trying to uh, not wear protection, and I wasn't with that because I'm looking at her. I'm like, man, this ain't even gonna last. This is for a short time, not a long time. And unfortunately, it was a period where I uh, should have put my faith in God more, but I didn't have nobody. I was fresh off going no contact, and you know what I'm saying. I wanted some company. I was alone. I just moved to a new place, and yo, I let my guard down, and I'm like, you know what? I'm in a new place. I'm around some new people. Maybe everybody's not like that. Lo and behold, they was like that. They were cool at first, and then after a while, they flipped and started doing the worst. All right, attitudes, making me feel like, or trying to make me feel like I did everything wrong, or it was something wrong with me. The young lady tried to make me feel like I was crazy, partially because I understand she didn't understand my experiences, and she was younger than me. She didn't understand gang stalking. She didn't understand energy vampires. Only thing she would ever say is, "Are you ever happy?" But when I would talk to her about these things, she wouldn't have nothing to say. It's because she was one. When you try to talk to people about the gang stalking and the energy vampire, if they ain't got nothing to say, they're either one of them or they're an enabler. All right, especially if you sense a demonic presence on this person already. If you sense a demonic presence on this person and you're trying to explain them or talk to them about gang stalking or energy vampirism, and they don't have nothing to say except you're crazy or I don't believe that, or just totally just discredit it, not even being able to just hear you out or take a side or even uh, uh, think about some of the things that you're talking about. That person's on the other side, y'all. All right, don't let these people fool you. These people they're attaching themselves to you because they see something in you and they want it. They either want to learn how you're doing it so they could be it and have it for themselves, your light, your shine, because they see it from a vain point of view. They don't look at it as, oh, you're chosen. They just see it as, why does this person get all this attention? What's so special about this person? They'll sleep with you to try to figure it out. The devil will have them get in your life to try to figure it out. The devil will put them in your life to slow you down, to try to drain your energy, get your focus off God, get your focus off of good. When I got with this young lady, my everything went down. My money, my resources, my study time, because I ended up giving her too much time than she deserved. And once I realized that, I'm like, yo, every time I'm trying to have time to myself, and I'm like, yo, I need time to myself for this, my phone keep getting blown up. I keep getting sucked in and drawn into arguments just because I say I need to go read, just because I say I need to go work out, just because I say I need to go do this. You're showing up at my place. You're popping up unannounced. Just sitting in my room with my Bible open, sitting in my room on my phone, trying to learn and watch some informative videos, and the young lady blowing my phone up 24/7. 5 minutes missed call, 2 minutes missed call, 3 minute missed call, 7 minute missed call. You gotta block people at that point. No, you don't let people do that to you. There's more people out in the world. All right. Unfortunately, um, when you make love to people, you exchange energy. That's why you got to be careful who you interact with, who you sleep with, because you are exchanging energy with people. And this, like, people can be like, there's such things as sex magic. People will use sex as a weapon on you to try to get you to do what they want. All right. That people will try to manipulate you with sex, but you don't let that happen. All right. You got to be wise enough to not let these things happen. You have to be aware. Luckily, they caught me at later in life, because if this would have happened when I was younger, I possibly, a young Druuill might not have made it out. I might have got caught up. I might not have made it out. But I seen what was. I'm like, yo, this girl's trying to. I'm like, yo, they see me as a meal ticket. This girl trying to get me pregnant. I mean, this girl trying to get, not trying to get me pregnant. This girl trying to get me to get her pregnant, so that way I don't have no time to myself, and that way she could suck me dry and drain me of all my freaking energy. She gonna be home chilling, halfway watching a kid, because I'm looking at the situation now, and her mom and all them kids, no man in the house. I'm looking at the situation now. I'm like, yo, I'm like, her mom is trying to teach her everything that her mom taught her, and all she's gonna do is try to complete and repeat the cycle. Have a baby, get a check. I'm like, yo, you're not gonna do that to me. They saw that my finances was in order. They saw that I had a level head on my shoulders, but they saw that it was certain game they could run on me that I wasn't aware of. And once I found that out, they couldn't run game on me, they started to try to attack my happiness. They tried to call me crazy. They tried to destroy my life. I separated myself from this lady, you know, I separated myself from her. After I treated her, to some good experiences, some love from me. I love that girl better than anybody could love that girl, and I'm not being fresh when I say that. because empaths, we got a lot of love to give. All right, that's why they don't want you to have no love left. They want to come in your life, act like they're you, and then destroy you because they know you're a loving person. They know you're a good person. They know you got a lot of love to give. They know that your love is like no other. Your love is like a Leo, one in a million. All right, they know you got that special kind of love that only you can give. All right, can't nobody touch nobody like you. Can't no one hug nobody like you. Can't nobody kiss nobody like you. I'm not being fresh. I'm just keeping it real. All right, we all grown here. We all adults. I'm just keeping it real. All right. If you an adult, you done kissed and hugged somebody. All right. But when you have that good energy, when you have God in your life, you have to be careful about who you deal with. Some people are energy vampires. Some people are sexual energy vampires. All right, they come into your life to make love to you and leave you with nothing. All right, they come into your life to drive you half crazy. You want to be like Music Soul Child. Don't end up like Music Soul Child. All right. They want to break you down. They want to break your spirit. They want to break your heart. They want to kill the idea of love, self-love, joy, happiness. Like she told me, she was like, "You gonna hate me?" I'm like, okay. Didn't end up hating her because that's not my style. But she would tell me that she was the devil and stuff like that, and I looked past that stuff. I'm like, oh, she's just young. She's just talking about that demon time stuff. She don't yo, people just don't say nothing for no reason, man. People don't just say nothing for no reason. And you really got to pay attention to synchronicity. Like, you really got to pay attention to synchronicity. I done saw something on TV. Somebody, when we went to go to the store, and I was like, I was already with her. We done already spent some time together. So I'm buying Shorty some outfits. The lady at the register said, break up. And I swear to God, I heard her say that. She said, break up. Like, people will try to save you. I don't have people try to save me in other instances like that. I'm helping people out that are hurt. I'm at the laundromat helping somebody wash their clothes, and this random lady was like, I think this person is faking. Like, you have to listen. All right, I think the Bible says don't discount or don't disregard strangers or entertain strangers or something like that. Like, the Bible says something about entertaining strangers, because it's like sometimes God uses random people to try to save you. I even saw something on TV about it. Like, I ain't even gonna get into all that, but I saw something on TV about it, and she was doing the same thing that the person had on the TV, and I was just like, I even looked past that. But once you get with a person, and once you start getting like active with a person, all right, your energy becomes mixed with theirs. People are able to have you become more relaxed, and you become more attached. All right, you're more attached to people the more time you spend with them. So the more hold a person is going to have on you. So you have to be careful who you get with. All right, you cannot get with the wrong people. Some people are faking their love for you. All right, some people are faking the good time they have with you. They're getting with you just so they could figure you out, just so they could find out information on you. You never know what people are being used for. That girl's mom was using that girl to destroy my life, and I didn't even see it. So, not to turn this into that, because this definitely ain't what that definitely ain't what this is. But for learning purposes, be careful with who you get with, because you never know. The devil could have sent this person into your life just because you're alone, just because you're in a new area, just because you want some company, just because a person looks harmless or looks nice. She was a nice, sweet young lady at first. That's what she appeared to be. But you got to trust your judgment, because I'm looking at this girl and I'm like, yo, shorty ratchet. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust your discernment. You got to trust that. Don't trust what people tell you they are. Trust what God and you shows you that they are. And then if you're wrong, let them and their actions prove you wrong. You don't just, maybe, maybe nothing. You trust your instincts. You trust your discernment. If you think this person's up to no good, you think that person is no good, you're probably right. Somebody said, "Hi, are you okay? Are you okay, Deja?" Yo, you gotta dodge that swing and defend yourself, yo, for real. I'm not no turning no other cheek. Hell nah, yo, exactly, yo, right. Ain't nobody turning. I know I'm a little late, but yo, ain't nobody, yo, Jezebel, straight up, ain't nobody turning the other cheek. Yo, if you slap Jesus, he probably knocked your behind out with his rod and his staff, comforting him all the way. Ha! It's a metaphor such as if someone is talking bad or mean to you, just let them keep talking. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. But yeah, I just for the purposes of that, because some people don't know to not take the Bible literally. Like some things are metaphors, some things are allegory. Are tell the truth. Most women nowadays will leave you if you don't do what they say, and y'all let them leave. I help them pack their bags. I let them leave, man. That's why I don't. Unfortunately, there are a lot of females that you can't take seriously, and this ain't no female bashing. I love women. All right, I love women. I love females, and not in an inappropriate way. I'm talking about a brother to brother in Christ, sister in Christ type thing. I do like women. I am a young man, but I got love for women. And that's a safe way to be. When you fall in love, like that is a weakness. What women won't tell you, we get real deep. All right, women won't tell you, but they see that as a weakness, y'all. All right, not to say that they think love is bad, or not to say they're bad people. I'm not saying none of that. All right, let's not have. This is a hate-free chat. All right, but this is also a real chat, and we got to keep it real. All right, female nature. All the women that I've been with in relationships, I love you, baby. You're the one, and the stars, the moon, and the sun, and don't worry about this ending because we've just begun. When I was all that, and the love, and the this and the that, and the baby, 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 baby. When I was all that, man, they didn't, man, drop me like a ton of bricks. Went to go see Tyrone with the wave cap and the IDGAF lifestyle. So I just became. I said, you know what? I'm not Tyrone, and I'm no cornball, but let me find a happy medium. Let me be myself, and being yourself works. All right, not letting people walk all over you, not caring if somebody wants to leave your life because you're not going to do what they say. And if most, not all, but if there are a majority of young ladies out there who will leave you because you're not doing what they say, that's a narcissistic Jezebel spirit. But you have to work on yourself and allow God to bring those righteous sisters into your life. God bless all the righteous sisters in the chat. All right, that's why it's all about God, y'all, because God wants you to enjoy your life. He just don't want you to have any pitfalls. He know the devil is out here like a roaring lion, seeking to kill, steal, devour, and destroy. God wants to save you from that. So you have to find somebody who believes in the Lord. You don't gotta find no Jesus freak. You don't gotta find nobody that's uptight. You don't gotta find nobody that is positively negative. So God fearing that they think that the only person's getting to heaven is them. I'm not saying you got to get with anybody like that. I'm the only person that's going to be in heaven. I'm not going to. Well, if that's the case, I'm not going to be where you at. I'm being another heaven. But yeah, a lot. Yeah, yep. He said, tell the truth. Most women nowadays will leave you if you don't do what they say. Not bashing females. That's how social media has a lot of women programmed. Social media is going to be the destruction to the Western relationship, the Western marriage. Social media is destroying, like a lot of content that's put out is just destroying the social structure of America, as far as gender roles, as far as masculine, feminine roles, as far as like in the relationship, the man, the woman. Um, it's getting real out of control. All right, because there's no like the dynamics are like they're trying to switch them, and they're just setting people up to be disrespected and by themselves. So it's like one group, they're setting that group up to be disrespected, and the group that's being disrespected is just going to not want to be disrespected. And the group that's doing the disrespecting, because they feel this and they feel that, and I'm this and I'm that, and this and that, and this and that and all that. Like that is going to get them, unfortunately, by themselves and unhappy and alone. And those are the people who have the narcissist. And there's a lot of dudes out there that, in one way or another, act like that. All right, we're not putting it all on the ladies, because we're over here. We love the ladies. All right, we just got to keep it real. All right, that's why I like the ladies who are on this channel, because y'all don't show me none of that. All right, nah, yeah, the fellas over here appreciate it. All right, we got a wonderful thing going on over here, man. Um, we got a real good thing over here. I appreciate all the positive, wonderful people that are part of this channel. All right, because people want you to be hopeless and lost. They don't want love to exist in you, because the love doesn't exist in them. You can go off and go love someone and treat somebody good, and that's what they're afraid of. When they keep calling you back, and when they hoover, they don't care about you. They don't give a damn about you. They don't give a rat's ass about you. But what they do care about is you giving that love, extending that love to somebody else. You don't treat people like everybody treats people. You treat people so right. When people get you, they don't even know what to do with you. It's like a precious jewel, a precious gem. They just, should I pawn it? Should I wear it? Should I show my friends? Should I hide it? Should I put it up for safekeeping? Should I? Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I stumbled upon something so magnificent and so great. I'm losing my grapes. I'm losing my noodles. I'm losing my mind over this. I work with a few Jezebel spirited. Y'all forgive me, y'all. I'm a little back behind in the comments. I work with a few Jezebel spirited individuals. They are persistent in pulling on my energy every day. Unrelenting stares, hovering, initially bumping into me. The spiritual warfare is crazy. Yeah, it's a lot of that, and a lot of dudes that do that too. And that's early on. That's what really like pissed me off and got me upset, because like the gang stalking, I saw it as I didn't I never. I know there are some females that probably do that, but it may not be as easy to detect unless you can pick up on the negative energy and the witchcraft, because some of that is just female nature, and it might be her thinking that you're interesting. It might be her trying to get to know you, trying to get you to see her. It might be her putting herself out there to you. But the dudes that do it make you, it puts you on alert. And it's like, I even like sat one day and I'm like, yo, these people making me feel like I'm egotistical out here. I'm like, yo, are these dudes are these dudes gang stalking me because they see that I get a lot of attention from females? Like, are they acting like females, so when females try to interact with me, I'm not going to be receptive to that behavior? Because it's like, why are these dudes following me around? Why are these dudes trying to get attention? Why are these dudes doing the same thing that females do? It's like these gang stalking dudes. It's like, yo, are they into men? Like, do you like men or something? Like, are you, no offense to anybody that likes men, but it's like, do you play for the other team? Do you like dudes? Because it's like, yo, why would another man be creeping on another man like that? Women are supposed to do that. Women are supposed to watch men and see what a man is doing and be paying attention to a man like that. I know dudes study each other and we learn from each other, but even when I was studying people that was cooler than me and that I looked up to, there wasn't all that going on. I wasn't. Oh, okay. Cheeseburger, fries. Oh, okay. All right. Soda, milkshake. Oh, okay. Blue shirt, red hat. Oh, okay. Jordan sneakers. Oh, okay. Oh, sock quarter length upon right underneath the calf. Oh, okay. Like that's too much. That's too much. You know, that's just way too much. And like they make you, and I really do think that has something to do with it. I really do think that has something to do with it because it's something that makes people jealous. When you're an attractive, everybody has different levels of gang stalking, all right, for different reasons. When you're an attractive person, if people hate you for that, that's something that you could potentially be gang stalked for. And it's like, I know I'm not the best looking person in the world, but I think I look all right. You know, I think I look kind of decent. You know, I think I look good. You know, for me and myself and what I can bring to the table and the style that I have, you know. And it's like, why are these dudes acting like that? It's women here. You could be looking at a girl. You could be talking to a girl. You could be doing something else with your life. But yo, people will gang stalk you. They'll bump into you. They'll be weird, and they know it's because they don't want you. You don't want them near you. And if it's a dude, they bump into you because it's like they want you to react worse to them. You bump into them. I mean, they bump into you. That's something. That's a covert tactic. They want you to push them or shove them or punch them, so they could that way they could trick you out your spot. And when enough of that happens in life, it could turn you cold. When you go from job to job to job to job to job to y'all know the list goes on. We done worked at a million spots. If you chosen, you understand. You done worked at a million and one spots. It could make you cold hearted if you don't believe in God or have the right mental space. Like God forbid if things aren't going right for you, you know. Hopefully you're blessed and your finances are right while you're going from job to job. But when you're transitioning back to getting your finances in order and your money flow right, you be about ready to hurt somebody when you got to go from job to like, yo, I just experienced this. I'm trying to get myself right. These people don't leave me alone so I can better myself and better my situation. I might snap. It's like, yo, all you trying to do is work for your survival. It's like, yo, we're all here working for pennies. Like none of us here are the corporate owner. Popular loner, the warfare is real. I guess it's the season we have come into this time to give glory to God. I pray God gives you an abundance of protection and love during difficult times. Amen to that. I had a similar situation with a female friend and her mother as well, trying to get her pregnant. That was so weird to me. Yo, they want to trap you, bro. They see you as a walking bank. They see you as a check. You bout your business. You like they want. And here's the thing, right? Because you know them type of women aren't faithful. That's why they have all those kids and no man because they're not faithful. They can't stay faithful to a man. So what they'll do is they'll get a man, get pregnant, lie to that dude. I want to be with you. I wanted this. I wanted that. And then they'll be getting that check. And because you're not married, or even if you were married, God forbid, they're going to be doing whatever the heck they want. Going out with him, talking to him, doing this, doing that. They're going to be living their best life. And it's no hate. Just keep it real. You can go live your best life. You just can't do it with me. You're not gonna play with me, and nobody should be playing with anybody, man or woman. A man should keep it real with a woman, all right? Because if not, you're being a coward, and a woman should keep it real with a man. If not, you're being fake and phony. But a lot of that, some of that is just the nature of the way things are. And that's why you have to keep the people in your life in check. That's why you have to be with a righteous woman. All right. That's why you have to be with a righteous woman. You can't get with those types of women because those types of women are scornful. Those types of women are wicked and they're only out here to destroy normal people who are only trying to have a normal experience. All right, these people are corrupt, and they're they got what's the word? They're narcissistic. They got those tendencies. All right. So you definitely gotta be careful when you see that Jezebel spirit on somebody. You have to it should be a waiting period. You gotta figure out and tell if this person is gonna switch up on you. And if people are trying to act all nice, that like you have to really be careful. Some people are slick with their love bombing. She may be young and you just think that's her youthful spirit. No, she's slick with her love bombing. But it's all for experience. Like once you learn that these types of people are out there, and once you realize that you don't gotta hate nobody, they didn't do anything wrong. They're just being themselves. I don't hate that young lady for that. I don't hate her mom for that. That's just who they are. You know, I'm grateful that God allowed me to experience that. They didn't take me out. They didn't wipe me out. I'm still here. I'm still prosperous. I'm still rich, still looking good, feeling good, and smelling good. And I'm working towards better. But yo, they want to try to destroy your happiness. And they want you to be all out of love. They don't want you to have love for yourself or anybody else. Because she wanted to have that much of an effect on me. And some people, these types of people, just using her as an example, these types of people want to have that much of an effect on you. They're that narcissistic. They expect themselves to be the best you ever had, when in all reality, you the best they ever had. And we're not even talking about anything fresh, just talking about in terms of how you treat people. Don't nobody treat people like us. We treat people with respect. It's a whole different energy and a whole different vibe. Like sex not even being included. Like we don't even have to bring sex up. You could disregard sex. Just being around us, the fact that we're a loving person, the fact that we like to teach people, we like to make ourselves better and make other people better. All those things rub off on the people around us. Our energy is contagious. They can't even handle anything else other than that. They can't even take our personality. How they gonna handle anything else? Facts. My discernment never fails. Thank God for waking me up and protecting me. Yo, exactly. Yo, that authenticity is rare. Miss Abby's world, blessing the chat. Facts. When you treat them nice, they don't respect you. When you treat them like they don't matter, they love and chase you. Exactly. And like you don't even have to treat them bad. Like some people will go as far as treating them like dirt. Me, I just focus on myself. When you focus on yourself and you don't let people take advantage of you, and you stand on what you say, like, yo, I gotta do this. She calls you. Instead of you doing this, you pick up the phone and talk to her. She thinks you're weak. You think she really want to talk to you, but she's just testing you. Now she thinks you're weak because you didn't stand on what you said. You gave up what you were supposed to do, that time that you were supposed to use to better yourself. Women know how precious your time is. People in general, men included, know how precious your time is. So when people try to play with you, when people act like they don't know what they're doing, they know what they're doing, especially people that are older than you. People that are older than you, they may not act wiser than you, but they know. All right, people that are playing games with you, they may act stupid, but they know. They know they're wasting your time. They know they're trying to get one over on you. They don't want you to share. They don't want you to share your joy. Yo, they don't want you to share your joy. They don't want you to be able to spread that happiness. They want to kill it because you can't be happy with them. Once they figure out you're more happy by yourself than with them, they have to destroy that happiness because they're not. They want to be your happiness because they're not your happiness. If they're not your happiness, they can't control your happiness. So because they're not the thing that makes you happy, they see that they don't have control over making you happy. So now they're going to try to find another way to destroy that happiness because they're used to getting with people and being that control factor. They're used to getting with people and being in control of people's happiness because she could give you love. She's supposed to be your happiness because somebody's in your life. He's in your life. He's supposed to be your happiness. Once you show these people that they're not what makes you happy, they realize that they don't have as much control as they thought they did. All right, now this turns into the, if I can't control you the way I want, if I can't get what I want, I'm going to make sure that you don't love nobody ever again. I'm gonna be the last person that you love ever, because I'm gonna hurt you so bad that you're gonna be so scarred that you ain't gonna never want to be with another person ever again. And yo, this is how they do people. That this is the evil game they play. I was talking about the women, but the guys are all about competition. Random question, but what's your opinion on Oliver Anthony? Who is that? I was talking about the women, but no, I understand. I was talking about the women too, but I didn't want the ladies to think I didn't want to put it all on the ladies. You feel me? I have to look at it from both sides, because I don't want the ladies to be like, oh, it's not that they would, but I don't want the ladies to be left out, and I don't want them to think that us guys over here think that it's all of them. It's a good majority of them. It's a good majority of them, but it's a good number of it's a good number of productive, righteous women out here. They just don't show them. They don't put the light on them. But the guys are all about competition and intimidation, trying to be fake tough guys. You don't even have to be doing anything. Yeah, I know. I know. When you're fly like that, they'll find a reason to beef with you for no reason. Like, this is how I look at it, right? The reason why a lot of dudes that just chill and fall back get a lot of hate, particularly in certain environments like work, before you got to that job, right? Everybody dreamed of being with this one girl, right? Like, you ever realize that, like, when you're just chill and relaxed and you ain't even focused on that, people just gravitate to you. So like, when you're not trying to get any girls at your job, girls are gonna naturally gravitate towards you, because they're so used to thirsty dudes trying to work with them and trying to get with them. So it's like, once they see, like, oh, he different. When you're focused on your job, when you go to work and you're focused on your job, women like to look, women like to stare, women like to observe. All right, everybody does, but you know what we're talking about when a woman's looking at a dude. So when you're there focused on your work and you're not looking at body parts, you're not looking for who's got the tightest clothes on or who's got the most revealing clothes on. You're not trying to talk to the girl with the big butt at the job. There's always a girl with a big butt at the job. You're not worried about the girl with the fat butt. You're worried about doing your job and being a good person and just getting your money and going home. You're not focused on anybody, female, dude, manager. You ain't even focused on your manager. That's the person that's telling you what to do. Yep, okay, got it. Yep, you ain't focused on nobody. You just want to work and go straight home. But when you do that, people see you as mysterious. People gravitate towards you. And yo, there's always that girl at the job to where she's the dream girl. All these dudes that are supposed to be focused on working want to get with this young lady, or want to get with this grown woman, or want to get with this mature woman. Everybody is so focused on the most beautiful woman at the job. And when you're not focused on women like that at work, like you're supposed to be doing, working, all right, and this lady just is having a normal conversation with you, they're going to hate. She can't have, like, there's women at jobs that can't have normal conversations, and they're just looking to have a normal interaction, a normal experience, like a normal person. They don't want to be looked at as this. They don't want to be looked at as the girl with the big butt. They don't want to be looked at as the prettiest girl at the job. They just want to be seen as a person that works at that job. Talk to me like a normal person. Let's work together normally and have a normal conversation. But people can't people can't leave how they feel. People can't leave their feelings about people behind. And when all these dudes like this girl and she ends up taking to you because you ain't there for that, they're gonna start hating on you. That done happened to me at almost every job I worked at. And I know that's why. It's because dudes are focused on the wrong thing at work. They're too busy focused on trying to get with some girl instead of doing their job. That girl's going to like who she likes. She may like them. She may like you. She may like the manager. Who knows? But who's going to work focusing on that? Oh, man, I think that, like, bro, who's going there? I mean, it may cross your mind, but nobody's going there for that. You're going there to make money. You're not going there for honey. You're going there to get paid. You ain't going there for other things. I pick up on subtle signs now. Matter of fact, I could feel the energy coming before I even see it. Exactly. The point of the stalking and targeting, they want you homeless, depressed, and suicidal, homicidal. Yo, exactly. They want you they want you to feel like a loner. All right. They want you to feel, yo, man, they I don't want to say it, but they better be glad that targeted individuals and chosen ones ain't going postal out here, because as isolated and as much stuff as we take on a daily basis, they better be lucky that we ain't snapping. Because imagine all chosen one unite. Imagine all the chosen ones snapping as a collective. And we got God on our side. They couldn't handle that. They couldn't handle that L. But they want the point of the stalking, exactly. And these things make you give up on life. They want you to give up on life. They want you to think that there's no love left in the world. They want you to not have any love left for anyone in the world. They want you to walk around what's the word? Thinking everybody's out to get you. That's like, do you know how wicked and evil that is? They're gonna have to pay for that. To confuse somebody, to make them think that everybody's out to get them, just because you're jealous of someone because your wife is looking at them, or you're jealous of someone because of some girl you want to talk to that you got an imaginary relationship with, or somebody believes in something that's against what you believe in. These people have disorders. They don't look at things functionally. You disagree with me, I can live with that. No, you disagree with me, they see you as an arch nemesis now. Right? And if they don't have certain things in control with their girlfriend or their woman, that's not your fault. Ladies, if her man is not in control or all up on her and he's interested in you, that's not your fault. They need to control who they're dealing with, so that way they won't be jealous. All right, people gang stalk you out of jealousy and envy. All right, and it's also because you're chosen by God, and they see that on you as well. But then you have other people who are even more stupid that go as far as trying to stalk you because they think you're trying to get with their wife because their wife is looking at you, or they think you're trying to get with their girlfriend, or they think you're trying to get with their imaginary girlfriend at that job. Like, yo, you'd be surprised how many dudes are obsessed with certain females in certain workplaces. And you don't even like the chick. Y'all just be straight up real friends. And now the whole job is mobbing against you because they think you about to get with her, and all y'all are is just friends. It's nothing more than that. You just talk to her. Y'all just talk to each other at work. Being competitive and territorial is in man's nature. Yes, it is. But it comes down to, but it is, but it shouldn't be. You don't hate a person, right? Being territorial and competitive is in a man's nature, but you don't allow it to turn you into a hater, and you don't mess up, and you don't compete in a way to where you try to mess things up for somebody else, because that makes you a hater. You don't compete by trying to sabotage. You compete by just merely being and doing you. That's real competition. That's what I know is frowned upon, but that's what pimps do. All right, they are not in competition with each other in the sense of, I'm out to stop you. Each and every one of those, we don't have 3 people leave the chat. They said, pimps, I'm out of here. All right, I'm just using them as an example. they don't hate on each other. They appreciate one another. They all recognize themselves as players. They all recognize themselves as the people who live that lifestyle. All right. And they see them, it is a competition, but they're not in each other's way. They have rules. It's like if a woman leaves one of the guys and gets with another dude, they call each other, be like, yo, man, your girl's mine. She left you, she's with me. They have rules and they have principles. That's a whole different ball game. Not saying that, I mean, that really is how it used to be back in the day. Like that, those are things that they do, pimps, but it also used to, and I just know that from just studying and watching videos. All right. They also, that is also how things used to be between men back in the day. That solved a lot of issues. Now you got dudes that are hyper emotional, killing other dudes because your girl got with somebody else. All right, it's. I just saw a video the other day. This African woman was saying it's in a woman's nature to cheat, and it's not even cheating. It's just human nature. Nobody's gonna want the same thing over and over and over and over again, right? But the dude shot somebody or killed somebody because his girl went and got with somebody else. Back in the day, people would call you up and be like, yo, your girl is with me. Like there were standards and there were certain rules that men abided by. Like, yo, bro, your girl's mine. She's over my house right now. She's with me. You can forget about her. She's gone. And they would either fight about it or let it go. But yeah, it's in a man's nature to be competitive and territorial, yes. But you can't be territorial with something that ain't yours. That's crazy. Just because you work with a young lady, you gonna be territorial? I've been working with her before you. Is that your girlfriend? No. In my mind it is. Okay, crazy. That's why she don't like your ass. They'll fall in your lap when you focus on your work. Yep, ladies love to watch a man work. That's like a saying. Women love to watch men at work. I purposely look away from the lust traps. Yeah, it's a lot of them out there today because how they dress. Like they're see, and that's why I personally, I find it hard to get into a relationship because a lot of just, and it's just the way they dress. You can't knock it. It's like this is the way all young women dress. You're not gonna stop them from dressing a certain way. So it's like, okay, cool. You want to wear things that have yourself exposed. You want to wear the shirt with no bra. Cool. I just can't take that serious. I can't take no female serious like that. And it's just like if you want to be taken serious when you get with a real man, you're going to have to carry yourself a certain way. It's certain things that when you talk to real men, it's certain things that real men don't accept from real women because real women don't even accept that from themselves. All right, real men deal with real women. So if a real man's dealing with a real woman, he's going to know because that woman is carrying herself like a real woman. If a woman is not carrying herself like a real woman, it's not a real woman. If a man's not carrying himself like a real man, it's not a real man. We're not beating on anybody. We're not bashing anybody. We keeping it 100 on both sides. Pretty much keeping you in low vibrational realm. It is. They do keep you in a low vibrational realm. I focus on myself, and people could say whatever they want. People could call me whatever they want. I know what I like. I know what I'm interested in. Just because I'm not hounding women down and chasing women down and you gotta be with me. You gotta be with me. You're gonna be with me. You gotta be with me. Like just because I'm chilling and I'm focused on myself, it don't mean nothing about me. But people will think that about you. But they're just running their mouth. They're just being silly. They're just scoffing and just mocking because they see people aren't used to a focused man. People aren't used to a man that can pay attention to himself, that can stay focused, handle his business. Of course, we're gonna look. We see a beautiful woman, we're gonna look. We see a woman with her shape halfway out there exposed, we might take a peek or a gander. But we're not going to walk up to her and talk to her like every other man. We know that woman's been approached 1,000 times already today, stepping out the house looking like that. And we don't walk up and approach women that dress like that are seeking too much attention anyway. Because I mean, they get so much attention, they don't even want no men walking up to them anymore. So I just chill, and if a woman is interested in me, I let her find me. I let her work her way towards me. I let my gravitational pull do its thing. I like to lock in when it comes to any form of work and limit distractions. People treat work like high school. They do. Who's got the best this? Who's the best looking? Who's got the best hair? Who can dress the best at who can ruin the most expensive clothes at work? I can ruin this $300 Gucci shirt. Come sweat it all up, get a hole in it. Yeah, what you got a shirt from Kmart? I knew I was better than him. He come to work and ruin his Kmart clothes. I come to work and ruins a Gucci sweater. You feel me? Balling, big balling. I come to work and ruin some Gucci shirts. You don't come to work dripping in Neiman Marcus, messing up your Neiman Marcus. Get a new pair next week. You don't do that. I'm better than you. And I'm going to make sure you see it too. I'm going to stand in front of you and roll my pant leg up while everybody going on breaking. I'm going to stand in front of the door. So you going to have to see this. Yeah. Real low vibrational ish. Yo, work is 13th grade. Like Drew says, yo, straight up 13th grade. Facts. You don't hate. You just want your personal space respected. Exactly. She chose up on you, boy. LOL. Yo, they do. Yo, they choose up on you, players. Yo, chosen one snapping as a collective. That would be Armageddon, bad for the enemy. Yo, for real, Abby's World. Abby's World know what I'm talking about. Abby's World, they not ready. Chosen ones, unite. They couldn't handle that. They would not be able to handle that at all. It'd be game over. If she chose up on you, boy. Yo, that's the thing. Women, that's how it's naturally supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go. And when you look at nature, the woman chooses the mate. When you look at nature, the woman straight up chooses the mate. She will choose her mate. So how's it any different in real life? How's it any different in real life? When you look at animals, the female animal always chooses her mate. The dudes will fight over her, but they choose her mate. Where men aren't animalistic, we ain't fighting over no woman. I hope not. All right, fellas, I don't better not be fighting over no woman. It's 7-1. What you fighting for? Player, it's 7-1. No need to fight over female. It's 7-1. No need to fight. All right. People are caught up on the way people look. There's other people out there that look just as nice. No, God, we live in an abundant world, but we live in a world with people whose minds aren't abundant yet. So if you don't have an abundance mindset, you're small-minded. You're thinking on a smaller scale. But yes, you should be letting you should be attracting what you want. You should be letting what you want come to you. Don't ever try to force anything when it comes to friendships, none of that. A person forced against their will is of the same opinion still. You don't have to force nobody into no relationship. All right, if you try to force somebody into a relationship, you end up like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody want that. Thank you. Facts. Yo, it's nothing but facts here. Straight facts. All right. I really don't think I could go any longer with this particular topic. I don't think we have to. I think we covered enough for this particular topic. All right. Don't allow anybody to control your happiness. You control your happiness. All right. If you were with someone and they tried to make you feel like your life is hopeless or over, that's false. That's the devil. That person was sent by the devil. Anytime a person comes into your life to destroy a good quality about yourself, that person was sent by the devil. Because that person is not good. That person's not coming to bring good news. That person's not coming to share the gospel with you. That person's not coming to share some ancient wisdom with you that'll help you prosper and help you love life and God more and all these good things. No, these people come like a roaring lion. That's how they coming, like a roaring lion. The law of attraction focus on self-growth in the meantime. Exactly. You are supposed to be building yourself into the best version, because when you're not your best version, when you get into a relationship, it's going to be boring. When you do finally get your girls or your girl or ladies, when you get your man, y'all going to be bored to death. If ain't nobody great, y'all gonna be bored. Y'all can't fly to France. Y'all can't go to Zimbabwe. Y'all can't go to Niagara Falls. Y'all can't go to Puerto Rico or Panama or Brazil. Y'all can't do nothing fun. If you're not the best version of yourself, how you gonna enjoy your lady? That's how you have. That's why you have. That's how you have videos with the dude with the nice car, and the dude is with his chick walking, and she leaves him for the dude with the car, and they've been together 3-4 years. Again, they sitting there arguing. I'm tired of dealing with you, Tyrone. You can't do nothing for me. You can't. If you with a girl, fellas, and she's treating you right, you gonna have. It's right that you do right by her. All right, that's why you shouldn't get into a relationship if you can't reciprocate what a female is doing. You have to be able to reciprocate it some way. If that female is coming into your life and she's being an aid to your process, you gotta be bossing up. You gotta be learning something. You gotta be studying something. You gotta be working towards becoming great. You gotta be doing something to make that female see something in you and want to help you and be encouraged to deal with you, especially if she's dealing with you the right way, like a woman is supposed to. All right, you can't abuse that or take that for granted, right? You gotta deal with that in its proper way, in its proper form, especially if she's coming into your life and she's doing right by you. All right, she's coming to your life and she's doing things right. All right. But on that note, I believe this video has come to a close. I don't have anything left to touch on this particular topic. Don't let people destroy your love, whether it's gang stalking, whether it's narcissism in relationships, family, whether it's energy vampires. All right, don't let these people box you in and target you in and make you feel like there's no love left in life. There's no goodness left in life. All right. Don't allow these people to force you into homelessness. Don't allow these people to force you into just desperation. All right, don't let them make you feel angry or isolated. You may be by yourself, but you always have God. All right, you always have Druuill. You can come over here, watch my videos, watch my live. You can send me an email. We can chat it up. All right. You always have something. You always have someone. All right. So never let them get you so down to the point to where you feel like it's all lost or it's all over or hope is all lost, because that's what they want. These people are being used by the devil and they want to try to destroy a good person, and we ain't gonna let it happen. Well, yo, you got the right to change that. You can work towards that and fix that. But yo, and yo, all you have to do is start working on yourself and start seeing what you want to do with your life, living free. Okay, well, I mean, hey, that's good for you. You got to do something with that. You should be starting a business. You should be using that time and turning your time into money. I just got a veterans housing voucher. Okay, cool. That's what's up. As you should. But I will see everybody in the next video. All right, peace and blessings. Yo, ex Savior, your situation's gonna work out, bro. I got a free luxury condo. Okay, good for you. Things are looking up for you already. Why'd you say you were homeless? But anyway, on that note, I'm about to end the chat. I'm about to end this video, so I'll see everybody in the next video. God bless everybody. I wish everybody the best. All right. Don't nobody play mind games with nobody, because that's not right. And peace and love to everybody in the chat, and I'll see everybody in the next video.